Funk von Freiheit von Doppelsieg. There, die Sonne, die scheint, die lacht als Säuher. In Buchenwalder, Konzentrationslager bis sie da. Nee, ewig wird es so nicht sein. Der Verfunk von Freiheit soll euch geklappten Schar.
I met my husband in Lodge. Yeah, he came into the room where I lived.
And his name?
His name is David Zisman. He was in Buchenwald, and he was in Częstochow. He was a rider and a performer. He was writing all the things which happened to him in Buchenwald and to pick up people's spirit. He used to say songs and music gives life. And when he even in Buchenwald, he was playing theater. And they said, "You're crazy, how can you play?" He writes in his book what they was, how can you play theater on a cemetery? And he said, that's what, make the cemetery, on cemetery, you have to bring yourself out, your spirit. You can never give up. You can always hope for a better day, justice would be done.
Litzmannstadt Ghetto 1943 in a klein Stiebele auf Mianowskiego Gas. Wenn's regnet, ist in der Stieb nass. Hingerig, nicht vergessen zu der Set, die Mama ständig krank, liegt im Bett. Hat drüben uns im Ghetto, immer lebt, auf 25 Bräut ab jeder. Ghetto, schwarz wie der Nacht. Ghetto, was hast du von uns gemacht? Ständig Pein, immer Schreck, benennt zu dem Neck. In der Gassen ist heint eine untertige Stimmung. In die Stiebe was Tischter gelegt. Aber es ist nicht wie eine Mutter freit.
I can never forget. I cannot even forgive. Because when I make a simcha, and I make a party, I'm alone. My two girls are alone. They don't have grandparents. They have husbands who have whole families. But we are, sometimes they joke and they said, "Ma, we are three musketeers." So, I mean, trying to pick money. But when it comes to a wedding, to a bat mitzvah and all that, I'm all alone in this world. I shouldn't say, I was corrected once, that I'm not alone. I have extended family now. But
the feeling of being alone is still with you.
Where is my family? Who do I have? You know, like Christmas holiday, my mother didn't work, you know, because everything was good. This was Christmas time was my happiest because my mother stayed home and she cooked breakfast in the morning and I could cuddle with her in bed and she would tell me stories what happened. I had a very, very smart grandfather and I could go and visit him, you know, and I'm missing it now. I'm missing it very much. Sometimes I cannot even, I talk to my kids know what happened, but some things I can't even share because I don't want them to suffer. Not just them, even other kids. I'm always, I have that guilt feeling. Like, why am I, like, I know why I'm here, because I made peace with God. This I know.
What do you mean you made peace with God?
I know that God saved me, that I should be able to tell the world.
Is that why you came forward today to do this video? Yes. Because it's very painful for you.
It's very painful, and if I die tomorrow, I want, or my kids, or other generations. I told my kids I'm going to do it. And they said, how about you pay? I said, I had more pain than I will have it now. Maybe this will give me peace of mind that if I die tomorrow, I told my granddaughter this. I said, well, if you read in years, 15, 20 years, history will teach you about what happened, like we teach First World War in history, Second World War. You will know that your grandmother was there. And this wasn't just history. Your grandmother is history. She survived, and that's why I say that God, I don't know, maybe when you get older, you're starting to believe in miracles. That to give what I cannot share otherwise. Because why I can now, I question myself, because the sexually and the other abuses are so much in this world that nothing really changed. When I read and I look at the world altogether, what's going on in every country, it's again a war. And it's just not fair. It's just not fair. And this made me do it. And maybe my kids will have that history to their children. I mean, they were really kind of hesitant. I'm going to break down. I guess I didn't. This is my husband, David Zisman. He died here in Canada in 1960. He was 44 years old. He was a survivor in Buchenwald, and I would like to read his poem which he wrote in 1945 in Buchenwald. A Funk von Freiheit von David Zisman. Sei, die Sonne, sie scheint so leicht, so her. In Buchenwalder Konzentrationslager bist du. Nein, ewig wird das so nicht sein. Sie her a Funk von der Weitens Glockenkrank. Die Gassen seien mit Blut. A so viel Korbones, genug soll schon sein. An Eides ist du jeder Bäum, Stecheldroten. Ohne Rachmones, genug soll sein, Schein. Herr von der Weitens Glockenklang schluckt euch ein Liedgesang von Freiheit. Es hört sich ein Lied von Musik. Ja, ich höre die Stimme, was ruft mich. Ich soll kommen, schneller gehe ich, kämpfen, weil dort wart auf mir das Glück.